stop scrolling right now, face screaming in fear, because some 2009 Lincoln pennies are worth way more than 1 cent, and people spend them every single day without knowing it. The first rare 2009 penny looks normal, but it comes from a low survival issue. Most were destroyed by circulation, and collectors pay big money for clean, untouched examples. The second one is valuable because of a tiny mint detail almost nobody checks. That small detail separates a common penny from a collector's target worth serious cash. The third 2009 Lincoln penny is the most dangerous one to ignore. It has a subtle mistake that shouldn't exist, and collectors hunt it aggressively because very few escape circulation. Here's how people lose money fast. Cleaning the coin. The moment you clean a 2009 Lincoln penny, you destroy what collectors want most: originality. Before you spend modern pennies, stop and check them carefully. One small detail could turn pocket change into a hidden treasure collectors are desperate to find. Collision. Coin number one, stop ignoring modern pennies. Because the 2009 Lincoln penny is one of the most dangerous coins people throw away every single day. It looks cheap, new, and completely worthless, and that lie is costing people real money. This penny was struck during one of the strangest years in modern U.S. coin history. 2009 wasn't a normal year. Production patterns were different, demand shifted, and pennies entered circulation fast and rough. That means most 2009 Lincoln pennies were damaged almost immediately, and clean survivors are disappearing faster than people realize. The Denver Mint mark matters more than most people think. Millions were struck, but survival is the real story. Scratches, bag marks, dent, and dull surfaces dominate this date. Finding a 2009 with clean fields, strong detail, and original surfaces instantly puts it into a different category collectors care about. Here's the part most people miss. Condition matters more than age. A modern penny with sharp detail and untouched surfaces can be far more desirable than an older coin that's worn flat. Collectors know this, and they quietly hunt for the best 2009 examples while the public keeps spending them. The design still shows Abraham Lincoln's portrait, but by 2009, the U.S. Mint was already transitioning designs and experimenting with production efficiency that led to inconsistencies in strike quality. Some 2009 pennies were struck sharply, others weak and flat. Strong strikes are the ones collectors fight over. Most 2009 pennies you'll find today look dead. Flat hair detail, weak lettering, and lifeless surfaces. When one shows crisp edges, bold lettering, and smooth original copper color, it stands out immediately. That's when experienced collectors stop scrolling and start paying attention. Errors make this penny even more dangerous to ignore. While dramatic mistakes are rare, subtle errors exist: off-center strikes, weak areas, die cracks, and minor doubling. These details are almost invisible to untrained eyes, which is why valuable examples slip through circulation unnoticed. Now here's how people destroy value instantly. Cleaning. The second someone scrubs or polishes a 2009 Lincoln penny, they erase collector interest. Original surfaces are everything. A dull, untouched penny is always worth more than a shiny, cleaned one. Another factor people ignore is how fast modern coins disappear. Pennies are lost, damaged, thrown into jars, or melted down over time. High-quality survivors shrink every year. What feels common today won't stay that way forever. Collectors already understand this pattern. They've seen it happen before. Coins that were once ignored suddenly become targets once clean examples dry up. The 2009 Lincoln penny sits right in that danger zone. Overlooked, underestimated, and quietly disappearing. This penny also carries cultural weight. It circulated during a major economic period when people were focused on survival, not saving coins. That means fewer were set aside intentionally, and more were damaged by heavy use. Roll hunters still search for 2009 pennies, hoping to find one that escaped abuse. The thrill isn't finding the date. It's finding one that looks better than it should. Those are the coins that create competition among collectors. And here's the brutal truth. Most people will never check their change. They'll keep spending these pennies, losing potential value, without even knowing it. The people who win are the ones who slow down, inspect details, and resist the urge to clean or spend everything immediately. The 2009 D. Lincoln penny proves a simple rule. Value hides where people aren't looking. Not in obvious rarity, not in old age, but in condition, originality, and survival. So before you toss modern pennies aside, stop, look closely, check the surfaces, respect the details. Because a 2009 D. Lincoln penny you ignore today could be the one collectors wish you had saved tomorrow. Don't let a 1-cent mistake cost you real money. Check your pennies, especially the ones everyone else ignores. Coin number 2: most people destroy valuable coins without ever realizing it. And the 2009 D. Lincoln penny is one of the biggest victims of that mistake. It looks modern. It feels worthless. And because of that, people spend it, clean it, scratch it, and throw it away every single day. This penny came from a year when the U.S. economy was under pressure, and coin production was not business as usual. Pennies were pushed into circulation fast, handled roughly, and rarely saved. That one fact alone is why clean survivors of the 2009 D. Lincoln penny are far scarcer than people think. The Denver Mint produced millions, but numbers don't tell the real story. Survival does. Most of these pennies were damaged almost immediately. Bag marks, dull surfaces, weak detail, and corrosion are extremely common. When a 2009 D shows smooth copper color, crisp lettering, and sharp detail, collectors notice instantly. Here's what makes this penny dangerous. People assume modern coins can be valuable. That assumption causes people to lose potential money without hesitation. Collectors know that coins from chaotic production years often hide surprises, and 2009 is one of those years. The strike quality on 2009 D pennies is inconsistent. Some are flat and lifeless. Others are surprisingly sharp. That difference separates ordinary pocket change from coins collectors quietly compete for. A strong strike with clean fields instantly elevates the coin. One of the biggest killers of value is cleaning. People think shine equals value. In reality, cleaning erases the very surface collectors want. A naturally toned, untouched penny will always beat a polished one. Once cleaned, the opportunity is gone forever. Errors make this penny even more interesting. Minor doubling, die cracks, weak strikes, and off-center errors exist, but most people never check closely enough to notice them. These errors slip through circulation because the public doesn't expect value from modern pennies. Another factor people ignore is how fast pennies disappear. They're lost in couch cushions, thrown into jars, or destroyed by moisture and neglect. Each year, the number of original 2009 D pennies shrinks. High-quality survivors don't increase. They vanish. Collectors already understand this cycle. Coins ignored today become targets tomorrow once condition scarcity sets in. The 2009 D. Lincoln penny sits right at the beginning of that cycle, which is why experienced collectors are paying attention now, not later. This penny also reflects a moment in American life when saving coins wasn't priority. People were focused on survival, not collecting. That means fewer high-quality examples were set aside intentionally, making untouched pieces harder to find today. Roll hunters still search for this penny because the reward comes from finding one that shouldn't exist in such clean condition. That moment, when a modern penny looks too good, is what drives collector demand. And here's the hard truth. Most people will never check their pennies. They'll keep spending them, losing potential value, without ever knowing. The people who win are the ones who slow down, inspect surfaces, and resist the urge to clean or dismiss modern coins. The 2009 D. Lincoln penny proves that value doesn't always scream. Sometimes it whispers, hiding in plain sight, while everyone else ignores it. So before you spend another penny, stop, look closely, check the surfaces, respect the originality. Because the 2009 D. Lincoln penny you overlook today could be the one collectors regret you didn't save tomorrow. Don't let ignorance cost you money. Modern coins can be dangerous, and this penny is proof. Coin number 3, and we will explore the 2009 Lincoln Proof penny, is one of the most interesting modern United States coins ever produced, and many collectors still don't realize why this single year has become so important in American numismatics. If you have a 2009 Lincoln Proof penny, or you're thinking about collecting modern proof coins, this video will explain everything you need to know about its history, design, rarity, minting details, and current collector demand. In 2009, the United States Mint made a historic decision to completely redesign the reverse of the Lincoln penny. This change was not random. It was done to celebrate the 200th birthday of Abraham Lincoln and the 100th anniversary of the Lincoln cent, first issued in 1909. Because of this historic celebration, the Lincoln penny in 2009 became a one-year-only design series unlike anything seen before. The 2009 Lincoln Proof penny was struck specifically for collectors and was never released into circulation. Proof coins are specially made using polished dies and carefully prepared planchets, resulting in sharp details, mirror-like fields, and frosted designs. This makes proof pennies far more desirable than regular circulation coins. All 2009 Lincoln Proof pennies were struck at the San Francisco Mint and carry the S Mint mark. If your 2009 penny has an S below the date and a deep mirror finish, you are looking at a genuine proof coin. What makes the 2009 Lincoln Proof penny truly unique is the fact that there were 4 different reverse designs issued in the same year. Each reverse design represents a major stage in Abraham Lincoln's life. This is the only time in U.S. history that 4 different reverse designs were issued for the Lincoln cent in a single year. The first reverse design is known as the birth and early childhood design. It features a log cabin, symbolizing Lincoln's humble beginnings in Kentucky. On proof coins, the log cabin design appears extremely sharp, with strong contrast between the frosted design and mirrored background. The second reverse design represents Lincoln's formative years. It shows a young Lincoln sitting on a log, reading a book. This design symbolizes education, self-improvement, and determination. On proof versions, the fine lines of the book and clothing are especially detailed. The third reverse design is a professional life design. It shows the Illinois State Capitol building, representing Lincoln's years as a lawyer and lawmaker. Proof strikes bring out the architectural details of the building in a way circulation strikes simply cannot. The fourth and final reverse design is the presidency design. It features the U.S. Capitol dome under construction, symbolizing the divided nation during Lincoln's presidency. This design is widely considered one of the most artistic Lincoln cent reverses ever produced. Collectors often seek complete 4-coin proof sets from 2009 because owning all 4 designs together adds historical and collector value. While individual proof pennies are common, complete high-grade sets are far more desirable. The 2009 Lincoln Proof penny was struck in copper-plated zinc, the same composition used for modern Lincoln cents. However, the proof striking process makes these coins much more visually appealing and collectible than standard pennies. One important factor that affects the value of a 2009 Lincoln Proof penny is its condition. Proof coins are graded on a scale using PR or PF designations. The highest grade is PR 70 or PF 70, which mean a perfect coin with no visible flaws under magnification. Coins graded PR 69 are also highly collectible and much more common than PR 70 examples. Another key factor is whether the coin has deep cameo or ultra cameo contrast. Deep cameo proof coins show a strong frosted design with a deep mirrored background. Most collectors strongly prefer deep cameo proof pennies, and these typically sell for higher prices. While 2009 Lincoln Proof pennies are not extremely rare, their historical significance keeps demand strong. Certified PR 70 deep cameo examples can sell for significantly more than raw proof coins, especially when demand in the collector market increases. Many people ask if the 2009 Lincoln Proof penny will increase in value over time. While modern proof coins usually do not skyrocket in value quickly, historically significant coins like the 2009 Lincoln cent series tend to perform better than average modern issues. Long-term collectors often see these coins as solid additions to a U.S. coin collection. Another reason the 2009 Lincoln Proof penny is important is that it represents the end of an era before later design changes and minting adjustments. For collectors who focus on Lincoln cents, 2009 is considered a must-have year. If you're searching for a 2009 Lincoln Proof penny, always check for the S Mint mark, mirror-like surfaces, sharp details, and clean fields. Avoid coins with fingerprints, scratches, or cloudy surfaces, as these issues can reduce collector value. Many collectors store their proof pennies in protective capsules or certified slabs to prevent damage. Proper storage is essential because even minor handling can reduce the grade of a proof coin. The 2009 Lincoln Proof Penny is also popular among new collectors because it combines affordability with historical importance. It offers an easy entry point into proof coin collecting while still telling a powerful story about Abraham Lincoln's life. In the world of modern U.S. coins, few pennies have as much educational and historical value as the 2009 Lincoln Proof Penny. From its 4 unique reverse designs to its high-quality proof finish, this coin stands out as one of the most memorable modern Lincoln cents ever produced. If you already own a 2009 Lincoln Proof Penny, you're holding a piece of American numismatic history. And if you're planning to add one to your collection, choosing a high-grade deep cameo example can make it even more rewarding over time. The 2009 Lincoln Proof Penny reminds collectors that even modern coins can have lasting significance, especially when they celebrate a major moment in American history. Whether you collect for passion, history, or long-term value, this coin deserves attention.